so I'm back with another video and part of my wig series, and right now I'm just going to show you guys how I construct my wig. And yeah, so right now I'm just having I was having so much difficulty like putting this frontal piece like on the mannequin head. It just kept flopping everywhere, but basically what I was trying to do was put the frontal a little further than the cap, just so that I can have, those the ribbon that you're supposed to sew on. You want to line that up. You want to line the end piece up with the end of the cap, so it looks a little weird and it looks crazy and it starts falling off the dome piece. It starts falling off, but you just want to make sure you keep it like that. As you can see, like the end of the ribbon sewing area is at the edge of the dome cap, so that's how you kind of want to place your frontal. So it is going to be a little over the cap and it just looks really weird, but trust me, it turns out way better and it actually creates a flatter frontal piece. Like, it doesn't create that whole bumpy frontal look, where you can't like part it certain ways. So it creates a flat space for the frontal. So right now I'm just sewing the frontal down, trying to get this frontal laid to the gods, baby, laid to the gods. And I'm not a sewer. I never really do hair. I don't do hair like this. I don't sew weaves. I never really install hair my own. Like, I kind of either wear wigs, or when I'm like getting a sew-in, I get it done by someone else. So honestly, like, I had to learn most of this. I mean, it's not hard. It's like sewing clothes and stuff. So that's what I kind of use. I kind of stitch this down like I would sew like a piece of fabric or something like that. And yeah, so I mean, if you guys want to drag me for my stitching skills or whatever, go ahead, because I don't know, maybe I deserve to be dragged, but I thought it came out pretty nice. So when you're sewing on the cap, when you get to the elastic band, you want to make sure that you're just going through the mesh layer and you're not puncturing the elastic band, or you're gonna be in trouble, because shoddy like me, I have a big old head, and if you stitch through the elastic, it will not stretch and you're gonna be sitting there stuck. So don't make that mistake and don't sew through the elastic. I honestly, I didn't get all of the footage on camera because I did have to go to class while I was filming this, so I started and then it just got lost. But basically, I'm going to sew in a U-shaped pattern, and as you can see that I'm doing right now, I'm just going to sew in a U-shaped pattern, and then as I get to the crown where it starts getting wider on the head, I'm going to sew in a upside down U pattern. So you'll kind of see as the video goes along that, just trying to sew at least straight across, or just like in a U-shaped pattern. And then, because you don't want the hair to just like be too bumpy, and if you were to kind of do it as a U-shaped pattern all throughout, it would just be too bumpy and it wouldn't lay flat and it would just be a hot mess. This is my third bundle, and right now I am actually I'm not going to double weft it. I did double weft it throughout the with the other two bundles, but I did just use one weft. The reason being is because I just didn't want to take the chance of it being too bumpy, and also like it just laid flatter to me, so that's why I was just getting like super paranoid that it was going to be really bumpy and thick. So I ended up just using one track, like one, I like didn't double the tracks or whatever. So yeah, and I actually ended up cutting the piece because I just didn't want to fold it over towards the top. And yeah, normally I try to stay away from like cutting my tracks, but I was just like, oh, I don't want it to be bumpy. So for your last track, you want to, as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm sewing it with the frontal. I'm sewing them together so that when you do put your hair back, it kind of covers the track seamlessly and like way better than like if you were to have a gap there, because it would just be too far down and it would be looking like craziness. So that's pretty much the wig, guys. Like, yes, it's completed. I did cut off the lace, and I did sew on an elastic band to the hair. I didn't film that because my battery died on my camera. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, see you all in my next video, guys. I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching.